welcome to Celebrate America. Would you please stand in honor of our national anthem?
people want.
No more kings.
We're gonna run things our way.
No more kings.
Nobody's gonna tell us what to do.
Rocking and a roll, it's swishing and it's flashing over the horizon. What can it be? Looks like it's going to be a free country.
USA was just starting out, a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out, the things that we should be.
And they put those principles down on paper and called it the Constitution. And it's been helping us run our country ever since then. The first part of the Constitution is called the Preamble, and it tells what those founding fathers set out to do.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers all sat down and wrote a list of principles that's known the world around. The USA was just starting out, a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out. They wanted a land of liberty. But Julia, how does the preamble go? I'm glad you asked, Ayushi.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America, for the United States of America.
So in the 5th grade, to prepare for this program, we did an America project. So we did a piece of art or poetry or a song to make this concert a little bit more meaningful to us, and it definitely shows out when we're performing. So I wrote a poem about my heritage in America called Midwest Kitchen. Grandpa Alfredo looks burlap sacks, tossing them into the back of his pickup truck. 4 bags of Mexican green chili, like hibernating snakes awaiting their trip to America. The truck sputters to the post office, and I can almost smell the chili coming from across the border. Theo James cleans the roaster while Papa unties the sacks, little green avalanches spilling onto the sidewalk. Grandma and I snap stems off the chili as Dad turns the roaster, transforming the chili's skin from green to black. Mom gently packs the chili into bags, their warm skin sizzling in the freezer. Grandma pulls 2 bags of chili from their cold rest. My eyes water as I peel off the skin and rip out the heart. Hours later, we feast on Mexican green chili chicken enchiladas made in Grandma's Midwest kitchen, while Grandpa Alfredo plants the seeds for next year's harvest.
For my America project, I melted crayons and made a painting of the United States. I titled it The Great American Melting Pot, like the song. It means that people came from all over the world and made it to America. Those people are different backgrounds and cultures. All of us blended together, just like in my picture, the different colors blended together from the different states. You can see my project on the cover of your program. At first, when I started my project, I wanted it to be about the different places I have been in the USA. But then when I started melting the crayons, I decided that this picture shouldn't be about me. My picture is a reflection of the different people living in this country. The words that describe my picture are colorful, textured, beautiful, and imperfect, just like the United States. America isn't perfect. There are lots of issues, and not everybody gets along. But it's a free country, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. And now we would like to share all of our America projects with you.
satchel on her knee. My grandfather had his father. life might let them win. They paid the fare to America, and there they melted in.
Lovely Lady Liberty, with her book of recipes, and the finest one she's got. This great American melting pot, the great American melting pot.
America was founded by the English, but also by the Spanish, Dutch, and French. The principle still sticks, our heritage is mixed, so any kid can be the president.
You simply meld right in. It doesn't matter what your skin. It doesn't matter where you're from or your religion. You jump right in to the great American melting pot. The great American melting pot. What a stew, red, white, and blue.
America was the new world, and Europe was the old. America was the land of hope, or so the legend told. On steamboats by the millions, in search of honest pay, those 19th century immigrants sailed to reach the USA.
Lovely Lady Liberty, with her book of recipes, and the finest one she's got. This great American melting pot, the great American melting pot. What good ingredients, liberty and immigrants.
They brought their country's customs, their language and their ways. They filled the factories, tilled the soil, helped build the USA. Go on and ask your grandma, hear what she has to tell. How great to be an American and something else as well.
Lovely Lady Liberty, with her book of recipes, and the finest one she's got. This great American melting pot, the great American melting pot, the great American melting pot. One thing you will discover when you get next to one another is everybody needs some elbow room, elbow room. It's nice when you're kind of cozy, but not when you're tangled nose to nose. Everybody needs some elbow, needs a little elbow room. That's how it was in the early days of the USA. People kept coming to settle, though the East was the only place there was to go. The president was Thomas Jefferson. He made a deal with Napoleon.
How'd you like to sell a mile or two, or 3, or 100, or 1,000?
And so in 1803, the Louisiana Territory was sold to us without a fuss, and gave us lots of elbow room. Oh, elbow room, elbow room. Got to get us some elbow room. It's the West or bust. In God we trust. There's a new land out there.
Lewis and Clark volunteered to go. Goodbye, good luck, wear your overcoat.
They prepared
courage.
Yeah, and when I started out, I wasn't even a bill. I was just an idea. Some folks back home decided they wanted a law passed, so they called their local congressman, and she said,
"You're right, that ought to be a law."
So she sat down, wrote me out, and introduced me to Congress, and I became a bill. And I will remain a bill until they decide to make me a law.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm not as far as Capitol Hill. Well, now I'm stuck in committee, and I'll sit here and wait while a few key congressmen discuss and debate whether they should let me be a law. How I hope and pray that they will, but today I am still just a bill.
All those congressmen arguing. Is that all discussion and debate about you?
Yeah, and I'm one of the lucky ones. Most bills never even get this far. I hope they decide to report on me favorably, otherwise I may die.
Die?
Yeah, die in committee. Oh, but it looks like I'm gonna live. Now I go to the House of Representatives and they vote on me.
What happens if they say yes?
Then I go to the Senate and the whole thing starts over again.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and if they vote for me on Capitol Hill, well then I'm off to the White House where I'll wait in a line with a lot of other bills for the president to sign. If she signs me, then I'll be a law. How I hope and pray that she will, but today I am still just a bill.
You mean even if the whole Congress says you should be a law, the president can still say no?
Yes, that's called a
Veto!
If the president
Vetoes!
me, then I have to go back to Congress and they vote on me again. But by that time,
By that time, it's very unlikely you'll become a law. It's not easy to become a law, is it?
But how I hope and pray that I will, but today I am still just a bill.
She signed your bill, now you're a law.
oh yeah.
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America, for the United States of America.
What a perfect kickoff for our Washington, D.C. trip. Please join me in thanking these fabulous fifth graders. Good job. Very good. And also, as always, thank you so much to our guidance from Christy Mitchell and also our accompanist, Diane Moore. Thank you, thank you. You know what? I know it seems like it was just yesterday when you were walking these boys and girls in as kindergartners and you turned around twice and all of a sudden they are very mature, responsible, wonderful fifth graders who have been incredible role models for our lower school this year. Great job, fifth graders. You've had a wonderful year. Thank you, parents, so much for coming. They would love to join you in the lobby to tell you thanks for coming. So if you have a few minutes, that's where we'll be. Thank you again.